Hey guys, how are you today? I got another mat Pilates and stretch workout for you today. 1 hour with me. We're going to work hard and then I'm going to save some time at the end for some nice stretching. Okay, so get ready to work those abdominals pretty hard today. We've got a really long set there. And I hope you enjoy it. As always, if you have questions for me, you can always leave comments in the video, below the video, or you can DM me at JessPFit. You're going to need optional weights today, okay? So I've got 2-pounders with me. Weights are totally optional. We can do everything without them. Otherwise, you're just going to add a little extra resistance and a little extra work to some of the moves. As always, follow my directional cues rather than watching me on video because I want you to focus on your form, okay? So listen for my words and we'll get through it together, all right? Let's do it. All right, we're gonna start with those 2 roll downs and then I'm gonna take you into some postural work where we're gonna really work on that posture, that alignment, and working a little bit more through the legs, all right? So feet just underneath your hips. We're gonna take a nice inhale, reaching those arms up and overhead. Find length through the body. That's gonna develop as we work here. Exhale, nod your chin, round your spine. You're diving towards the floor. Okay, and once you get to the bottom, your bottom range of motion, I want you to stay right there. Okay, so you should feel a nice stretch through the back line of the leg. I feel a crazy stretch through the back line of my leg. They're tired. They are tired today. Okay, so staying right there. With every exhale breath, I want you to sink a little deeper. Try to straighten out those legs a little bit more. Good. Now let's go ahead and pedal out those knees. We're going to softly bend the right knee. Bring it back to straight. Softly bend that left knee. Bringing it back to straight. Alternating those little knee bends. With each knee bend, I want you to feel a deeper stretch down through the straight leg, through the back of that straight leg. You're here for 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. When both legs are straight, we're going to take a nice inhale breath and roll up through that spine. So you're articulating through the vertebrae all the way back up to start. Let's inhale one more time. Arms up and overhead, a little bit more length this time. Exhale, nod your chin, chin to chest, rounding for the floor. Getting that nice curvature to the spine. Holding at your bottom range of motion. Hopefully it's a little bit deeper this time. It was a little easier to get there. Good, stay right there. Pedal out those knees if that felt good the first time. Good, you're here for 4. Last 3. And last 2. On your next inhale breath, we're going to roll and articulate through the spine, stacking the vertebrae, coming all the way up to standing. Head is the last thing that rises. Good, guys. All right, let's get started. You're going to actually come down onto your mat to start. So, seated on your mat, you're going to sit nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to bring those legs out in front of the body. You want to sit up right on top of those sits bones. So the bony mark right in the center of the glute, that's where you want to be sitting and stable. Okay, so feel for the bones at the center of the glute. Sit nice and tall. We're going to draw that belly button up and in. Hands are down by our side. And we're going to start with working through those feet. Okay, so we're going to point the toes and flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Okay, so a little bit of footwork. This is really common on the reformer, okay, against that jump board or against that, that bar, that foot bar. But here we're doing it on the floor, okay? So we're flexing the point, flexing the toes, bringing the toes up to the ceiling, and then pointing those feet. Flexing the feet, pointing the toes. So just alternating between the two. Now, when I do this in my own body, I get a lot of cracking, right? Right off the bat, I get a lot of cracking through the ankles, through the top of the foot. Let's work through that here, okay? Really lubricating those small, tiny joints through the ankle and the foot. They need a lot of love. They need a lot of love. Good. You're here for 4. Good. Last 3. We're going to switch it up, still sitting nice and tall, no curve in that low back. Good, you guys. On the next one, you're going to hold those feet. They're pointed. Okay, we're going to flex. We're going to open to first position. So my legs now spiraled open, inner thighs face the ceiling. Point the toes and close the legs. Okay, flex, open, point, close. flex, open, point, close. Now when I say open, here we open. My inner thighs, I'm spiraling from that femur bone at the top of the hip. You want to find the whole leg opening, point the toes, and close and swivel back to parallel. Flex, first position, point, close to parallel. Flex, open, point, parallel. Now, when you open, I really want you to feel that rotation happen from the top of the hip so it gets a little deeper every time. Okay, we're focusing on that movement from the entire leg, not just at the feet. Good, you're here for 4 more. Flex, open, point, close. Flex, open, point, close. Now you're gonna hold that point right there, okay? Right leg's gonna lift and lower. Left leg, lift, lower. Right leg. So my lift is teeny tiny, okay? I'm not leaning back. I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys can see me. I'm not leaning back. I'm staying nice and tall. That leg lift is coming right from the hip through the top of the leg. Okay, it's a tiny little movement. I want you to control from the core. You're lifting that leg with that low belly, that psoas muscle that attaches to the top of the femur bone. Good little work here. Good, it's not big. I don't want you to change your posture. You stay tall. I'm trying to face you. Good, keep it up. Good, you're here for 4. We're gonna swivel into first position. This should start to feel shaky. Last 2. Good, you guys. Okay, on the next one, you're gonna hold those toes pointed. We're gonna swivel to first position. Both my toes are still pointed. Okay, now my inner thighs are facing the ceiling. I swiveled from the top of the hip. I'm sitting tall. Belly button up and in, same thing, little leg lifts. Right, then left. Good, now I feel that inner thigh a little bit more. They should be shaky. Those legs should be shaking right here. Good. Staying tall, holding that core nice and tight. Nice posture here. We want to think of that best posture we can possibly have. Rolling those shoulders down and back. Keeping those ribs closed. Pulling that belly button up and in. No curve in the low back. We're sitting tall. Good. Good, you get hot just doing these, right? This simple little movement. You're here for 4. Nice, you guys. You're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it down. Okay, now staying right here. We're not going to go anywhere yet. I want you to work through the shoulders in this tall seated position. So we're going to bring those arms up and overhead. And now my right elbow is going to bend. Right elbow is going to bend. And I'm going to take my left palm to my right elbow. I'm bringing that arm behind my back. So I want you to think about taking your right fingers and trying to reach as far down the center of your back as possible. Still hold that nice posture, okay? So we're sitting tall in those sits bones. My whole body is shaking just from keeping that insane posture, right? We don't normally sit like this. You're here for 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. Good. Bring those arms back up overhead. Now let's fold the left elbow. Right hand takes that left elbow and let's bring it behind the back. Okay, so we're starting out with this nice lubricating the joints, lubricating our legs, our hips, our shoulders, getting a nice stretch here. Good, reaching those left fingers all the way down the center of the back for 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. Good, bringing those arms back up and overhead. Now we're going to bring the arms down to the chest. Good, we're going to open the arms, bring them up overhead, pull them down behind your back, open, close. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go up over the head, okay? Swivel the palms to face forward. Pull the hands behind your head, open up the arms, and close like you're hugging. Okay, bring it up, swivel the palms. Pull the arms behind your head. Okay, so you should feel that in your back, okay? Open your hands, open your arms, and close. Up, down, out, close. Up, down, out, close. Good, up, swivel. Make sure you swivel those palms forward. Back, out, and forward. Good, still holding that nice posture. Good, give me 3 more just like that. Up, swivel, back, out, close. Good, up, swivel, back, out, close. Last one, arms up, swivel, back, out, and close. Guys, good, nice job. Roll out those shoulders, little arm, shoulder rolls back. Good, few forward. Good, and now we're gonna come into some core activation. So, we're gonna come onto our hands and knees. All right, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, okay? You want that nice 4-point kneel. I don't have the weights yet, I just moved them out to the side. Okay, so you wanna find that nice 4-point kneel, that perfect alignment of knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. So find that. Now, once you're in this position, we're gonna keep those toes nice and flat. See, they're not turned under like this, they're nice and flat. Okay, so keep them flat. Roll those shoulders away from your ears, draw that belly button up and in, close your ribs, okay? We're gonna hover the knees and set them back down. So we're gonna start, exhale to prepare. Inhale, keep the toes flat, don't turn them under. It's a hover by pulling that belly button up and in, hovering and then setting it back down nice and soft. Feet are flat again, we're not using our toes to pick us up. Exhale, good, inhale, lift, hover, pull that belly button in, close those ribs, and set it back down. Good, lift, good, nice and light on those wrists, nice and light on those feet. I want you to think more about the abdominals. Good, so it's a little hover, hold it for a minute, and then bring it back down. Feel that connection. Okay, we're gonna start with some longer holds. Good, you've got 2 more just like this. Feel that connection in your body. I want you to find those abdominals. On your next one, you're gonna hold it up there, okay? Knees are just 1 inch off the floor, that is it. Draw that belly button up and in, funnel those ribs down into the pelvis, okay? You're here for 8, for 7, for 6, good, for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2. Set those knees down nice and soft. We're gonna go again. Okay, recommit to that nice 4-point kneel. Spiraling those biceps forward so that little crease of your elbow shines slightly forward. Okay, that gets us into our back a little bit more. Slides those shoulder blades down the ribs. Okay, here we go. Hover, hold. You're here for 8. Draw that belly button up and in. You're here for 7. Good, for 6. Good, elbows are soft. Last 5. Good, you've got 4. Last 3, last 2, and set it back down. Should be getting pretty shaky by now, okay? Getting a little shaky. All right, we're gonna hover and hold last time, all right? Feet are still flat. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, find that hover, send those shoulder blades around the ribs, draw that belly button up and in. Good, holding it here. Good, you're here for 8. Good, for 7, for 6. Good, last 5. You've got 4, last 3, last 2, and set those knees down nice and soft. Now, we're gonna go one more time, but this one I'm gonna add some work into it, okay? So it is gonna be a hover and a hold, but I'm gonna add some movement through those legs, all right? So stay with me. If you need to set your knees down and do this same movement, you absolutely can. All right, so here we go. Committing to that 4-point kneel. Spiral those biceps forward, shoulder blades around the ribs. Draw that belly button up and in. Let's hover. Hover and hold. Okay, now my right toes, they are still flat. I'm gonna slide that leg all the way out. I never leave the floor with the leg. And then I slide it back in, left foot. Left slides. And then I bring it back in. Slide. I want you to feel the connection to the low belly when you lengthen out that leg. And then you pull it back in so that femur bone can come up into the hip socket. Good, so feel that movement in your body. Keep holding that belly button up and in. Good, you guys. I'm gonna start to count us down. Keep that hover. You're here for 6. You've got this. Good. Yes, you can. You're here for 5. Keep drawing that belly button up and in. Last 4. Sliding it straight back. Good, toes never leave the floor. Last 3. Yes, yes, yes. Good, you've got it. Last 2. Don't let it go. Good, give me one more set. All the way out with that right, draw it in. all the way out with the left, and draw it in and set those knees down, guys. Woo, so good. All right, roll out those wrists. Roll them out. We were in that for a minute, so I know it gets a little tight through those wrists. All right, grab your weights if you would like them, okay? We're gonna work on abdominals a little deeper on our back now, so supine. I'm gonna have the weights for the first 2 exercises, and then I'm gonna drop them, okay? So your choice if you would like to use them or not. So we're gonna start in that dead bug position. So palms are gonna be facing in, weights up over the chest, or just hands with no weights, okay? You're gonna bring your legs into that chair position, okay? Chair pose. So knees over your hips, belly button in, okay? Commit to the knee alignment over the hips. That's important, okay? I'm talking a lot about alignment today, but I really want you to find the connection in the body. So, neutral spine, that means there's a little lift in my low back. From here, wrapping those shoulder blades around the ribs, we're gonna go left toes tap, my knee stays bent as my right arm goes overhead, and then I bring it back to start. Right toes tap, knee is bent, left arm overhead, and then I bring them both back. Good. Inhale, left toes tap, right arm overhead. Exhale, draw the belly button in to pull the arm and leg up. Inhale, lengthen. You're gonna draw that left arm overhead, right toes tap, and then we exhale, bring it back. Inhale, my knee is staying bent, okay? So we're staying with that 90-90 bend through the knee on both legs. That doesn't change. We are gonna change it in a bit, but right now we're here, okay? Good, stay with me. Okay, we've got 4 more just like this. Committing to that alignment, okay? You should be feeling a little tremble through the body by just holding that beautiful alignment. Good, finding that connection all the way through the center. Good, you guys, last 2. Good, one more time, left arm overhead, right toes down, back up, and then one more time, right arm overhead, left toes down. Bring it back up. Now we're gonna go straight leg. So left arm overhead, right leg reaches out long. I take out the bend, and then I bend it back in as I bring my left arm up. Reach the left leg long, right arm overhead, lots of length through that diagonal sling, and now I exhale and I use my core to pull it all back together. Inhale, keep changing your breath on you. Inhale, length. Exhale, pull it back in using your core. Okay, you can't see that in my body, but I want you to feel it in your body. Exhale, core draws the leg in and the arm up. Good, pretty trembly here. Lengthen that leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, good, right arm, left leg. Exhale, pull it back to the chair position. Good, inhale. 2 more. Okay, right arm, left leg, reach, reach, reach long, find length. Exhale, pull it back. Working through that diagonal sling in the body, length, length, length. And come all the way back to start. Okay, you can set those feet down for just a moment. Set your weights down. We don't need the weights for this part here. Okay, you're gonna lengthen that body all the way out nice and long. 2 straight legs. Arms are up overhead. Now you're gonna keep your right arm overhead, but your left arm is gonna come down by your side. Okay, so left arm down by your side, palm is flat on the floor, right hand is overhead. We're gonna work on scissor toe touches. Okay, so my right hand to my left toes. So sitting up, I want you to find lift out of the low back, so you're coming up onto your sits bones, tap those toes or that foot, and come back down. Twisting through the ribs, finding that reach, and coming back down. Good. Now, if you would like to bend your knee and pull it in like this, you can absolutely do that, okay? We are going to be coming into more of a bicycle after this. Good. So, exhale, lift, inhale, down. Exhale, lift and curl it up. Inhale, down. So bigger lift than normal, right? We're coming up onto those sits bones. You've got 4 more here. Inhale, down. Exhale, reach, curl right ribs to left inner thigh. Okay, and down. Last 3. Good, last 2. Good, you guys. Okay, after this next one, we're going to keep it down. Now take your right hand behind your head. Right hand's behind your head. We're going to come into a bicycle. We're going to think about the right shoulder going towards the left knee. So, bicycle it in, okay, and then send it all the way back out. Left leg does not touch down now. Left leg pulls in. Right shoulder towards left knee and back down. Good. Now never let that left leg touch the floor. We're curling that right shoulder blade off the floor. Okay, finding a twist of those right ribs to left inner thigh. Good, you guys. 4 more here. We're going to add a little hover into this. Okay, last 3. Blow that air out. Inhale for length. Last 2. Okay, guys. All right, on your next one, bringing it down, we're going to realign. So now, both legs are down. My right hand is still behind my head. Both legs are going to hover. Okay, so commit. Low belly pulls up and in. Both legs are hovering off the floor. Push that tailbone into the floor. Continue that bicycle on the left side. Left knee in, right elbow. Both legs are hovering. Good. Pull and twist. Inhale, length. Exhale. Good, you guys. This isn't on this side. 6 more. Inhale out. Exhale. Last 5. 4. Good, you got it. Keep that right elbow wide. Last 3. Good, last 2. Pull that belly button up and in. And go ahead and set it all the way back down, guys. Whew, so good. Lengthen out, both hands overhead. Find that reach, find that lift. Okay, guys, we're going to take that other side. So, right hand comes down alongside the body. Left arm up and overhead, palm is facing the ceiling on that left arm. My left hand is going to touch my right toes, okay? That's where I'm aiming for. So we're going to exhale, reach and lift, and then lower it back down. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Now, after you got this movement going, less momentum to get up there, okay? I don't want to see you jerk yourself up, okay? It's a slow, controlled movement. So now that we've got the movement down, I want you to work on that control. Good. Good. Left ribs to right inner thigh. Last 4. Last 3. Good, you guys. Last 2. So hard to talk on abdominal work, right? Good. Last 1. And bring it all the way back down. All right, left hand behind the head. Okay, right hand is still flat on the floor. We're going to find that bicycle. Both legs are still in parallel. We're going to be bending that right knee in. So less of a lift, more of just a curl now, picking up that left shoulder blade. Exhale, curl, left shoulder blade leaves the floor, right knee comes in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, lengthen. My right leg doesn't touch the ground now. It's a curl and a twist through those abdominals. Think about that left rib cage, twisting towards your right inner thigh. Good, commit to that right knee being over your hip, not over your chest. Right knee stops over my hip and goes back out. Last 4. We've got that hover coming up. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Big, big lift. All right, you guys. All right, from center, right here, we're going to find that hover. Left hand is still behind the head, okay? Here we go. Drawing up with that low belly. Both legs leave the floor. Press that tailbone into the ground. Keep that neutral spine by drawing that belly button up and in. Here we go. Bicycle. Out. Right knee in. Left shoulder. Good. Here we go. You've got 6. Good. 5. Yes. Good. 4. Last 3. Good. Last 2. And one more for good measure. One more. And bring it all the way back down. Whew, so good, you guys. Couple big breaths. Stretch those arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Blow all that air out. Cinch those abdominals in. Okay, guys, here we go. Coming on up. All right, we're going to come into a little bit more abdominal work. Told you it's a killer ab day. It's an ab day. All right, so, right, but in Pilates, it's always an ab day. We're just getting a little deeper today. All right, so hands down on the floor, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, that beautiful 4-point kneel, okay? We're gonna start with an alternate bird dog. I still do not have my weights. If you would like to add a weight in your right hand right here, you are absolutely welcome to, all right? So from here, right arm, left leg is gonna reach in opposition. So we're gonna inhale, lengthen right arm out, left leg out, fold them back in. Good. Lengthen. Now, I'm not going to set my right knee down or my left hand down or my right hand down anymore. So left knee, right hand. Good. Inhale, and now pull them back. Don't let them touch the ground. Inhale, lengthen. So I want you to think about a heavy right shin, keeping those right toes on the floor, and a heavy left palm. Okay, again, that diagonal sling. We're finding length as we reach through the right fingertips and left toes. And then we draw it back in by pulling that belly button up and in. Inhale, exhale, draw it all back in using the abdominals. Inhale out. Good. Oppositional reach here. That diagonal sling. Good. You've got it. Good. Right shoulder to left waistline, left inner thigh. Good. You're here for 3. Last 2. All right, guys, last one, you're gonna hold it out there. Okay, now we're gonna take my right elbow to my left knee, okay? So it's gonna be a little twisted curl. So we're gonna pull right elbow to left knee and twisting through my right ribs and then lengthening back out. Try to take that right elbow to the outside of the left knee and then bring it all the way out. Good, curl and twist through those abdominals and then take it all the way out. Curl, find the twist through the ribs. Inhale out, exhale, curl, twist. Look at your left side. Bring it all the way out. Last 4. Lengthen, good. Last 3. Inhale, lengthen, reach, reach, reach. Last 2. And last 1. And bring it all the way down, guys. So good. All right, we're gonna take that right side right away. So, left arm, right leg. Okay, left arm, right leg, and then we're going to be walking out to a plank. So we're going to start with that bird dog. Left arm, right leg reaches out. Both arm and leg stay off the floor as you pull them in. Inhale, lengthen. Try to stay center and not shift your weight. Okay, you have a heavy left shin, right palm. Right leg out, left arm out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Good, so you've got a 2-point connection to the ground. You should feel shaky. You should feel off balance. I want you to use the core to control it all. So we're moving nice and slow here. That's why we move slow. We're finding that deep body connection. Good. Exhale. Good, inhale, reach. Good, you guys, nice. Keep drawing that belly button up and in. Last 4. Last 3. Good. Last 2. We're going to go for that reach, that twisted reach. Good. On your next one, you're going to hold it out there. Okay, both hips are level. Good. Right toes reaching away from those left fingers. We're going to curl and twist now. So exhale, left elbow to right knee and out. Good. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Think about drawing that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist through those ribs. Good. Not collapsing on the right shoulder. Staying lifted. Good, you're here for 4. Last 3. Good, you guys. Good, last 2. Good, let's make it one more. Exhale, curl it in. And inhale, lengthen it out. All right, keeping your hands down in that 4-point kneel. We are gonna walk out to a plank. So walk those feet out behind you, okay? You've got 2 long arms, wrists under shoulders. Spiral those biceps forward, connect into the mid-back. Draw that belly up and in, all right? We're gonna go for some knee pulls with a pike. So we're gonna start with the right knee. Right knee pulls in, hold. Pike those hips up and back. Good, bring it down. Right leg goes out, left knee. Left knee pulls to the chest. Use your low belly, okay? Low belly pikes your hips. Keep your foot and your hands in position. Bring it down and reach it out. Right knee, pike with the low belly. Good, lengthen through the abdominals. Reach the right leg out, left knee. Good, hike, reach with the low belly. Bring it down, reach it out. Right, pike. Good, last 3. Good, left knee, pike. Good, reach it back. Good, right knee, last 2. Good, last one on this left side. Pike those hips up and back. Good, bring it down. Reach that right knee in now. We're gonna hold the right knee, find the pike. Hold the pike, right knee in. Hips are reaching up and back. We've got that low belly pulled in. We're gonna pulse the pike. Okay, so the little low belly reaches a little higher. A little higher. Pull those belly buttons up and in and try to reach those hips a little higher. Good, you're here for 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. And come all the way back down. Let's take that left side right away. Left knee pulls in. Pike those hips up. Hold your pike there, and now pulse the pike. When I say pulse the pike, I mean get that low belly to reach a little higher. Good, it's not a lot. You barely see me move, right? It's a little extra reach. Intense reach with that low belly. Good, for 4. Good, for 3. For 2. And lower it all the way back down, guys, knees down. So good, okay, roll out those wrists. We're gonna come into some standing work, okay? So grab your weights for this if you would like them. I like the weights on this one a lot because our first exercise, you're gonna really feel those side abdominals, those waistline, okay? So, standing with those feet underneath the hips, about 4 to 6 inches apart. My arms are long by my side. We're gonna start with the right arm reaching up and over. So, right arm is gonna bend, reach over the ear for a side bend. My left arm comes to the party now. Left arm, palm facing up, comes up, and now I stand. Both arms come down, okay? Right arm reaches up and over. Left arm comes up, and now I stand. Both arms come down, okay? Reach the right arm up and over the ear, bicep over the ear. Left arm comes to the party. I stand, and 2 long arms come down. Good. I want you to feel your right waistline here. Reach that right arm up and overhead. Left arm, now this is where the waistline, pull with that side waistline and bring those arms down. Good. Right arm up and overhead. Reach and lengthen. Left arm comes up. Stand, both arms down. Core is tight, okay? Right arm up and over. Left arm comes up. Stand, good, and bring it back down. Right arm up and over. Reach, left arm, come up. Bring those arms down. Let's take the other side. Left arm up and over. Good. Right arm comes to the party. I stand, both arms down. Good. Left arm reaches up and over, finding that side bend. Right arm comes up to meet it for that field goal position of those 2 straight arms. Stand, bring it down. Okay? Right arm up and over. Left arm left arm up and over, right arm comes. My directions are off today, my goodness, you guys. And I always tell you to listen to my directional cues. Good, we're bending to the right. Good, both arms down. Left arm up and over, find that side bend. Right arm comes up,
and then we stand using our left waistline, okay? Left arm up and over, find that side bend. Right straight arm reaches. We stand with 2 straight arms come down. Good, left arm up and over, reach. Right arm up, stand. Good, we're almost there, 4 more here. Left arm up and over, find that side bend. Right arm comes up, stand. Yes, guys, good. You should feel it. You should feel it on that left side. Left arm up and over, last 3. Stand, good, 2 arms down. Left arm up and over. Good, right arm up. This is our last one, okay? Left arm up and over. Lengthen, reaching overhead. Right arm comes up, stand. 2 long arms down, guys, so good. All right, we're gonna work on those triceps a little bit. So we're gonna start with the right arm working. Left foot is gonna step forward, right foot is back. So you're in that little scissor position, both legs are still straight, okay? I'm gonna bend my left knee, so I'm in that little bit of a shallow lunge, okay? Shallow lunge position. Left hand can just come to your hip or rest on the front of your thigh. Right arm's gonna work. So holding that weight, we're gonna draw that straight right arm up and back, and now we're gonna hold it there. Now that right arm is gonna bend at the elbow. We're gonna bend and extend. Bend and extend. Bend, extend. Good. Lengthen the tricep as you bend. Lengthen the bicep as you extend. Good. A little fold and unfold from the elbow. I'm keeping my right shoulder away from the ear. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see me. I'm keeping my shoulder away from my ear. Okay, elbow is high. Getting really deep into that tricep on the right side. Good. Holding it here. You've got that little lunge, but now always, right, always, we're holding that core nice and tight. Belly button up and in, ribs are closed. Good. Staying here, you're here for 8. Good, find that really intense extension at the top. Good, last 6. Good, 5. For 4. Good, last 3. You got it, last 2. Good, guys, on the next one, you're gonna hold it up there. Hold that straight arm and pulse. Pulse, pulse, straight arm pulse, okay? Matchstick arm, it's not going anywhere, it's not bending. We're just trying to lift that arm a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Good, you can do this all without weights too, you guys. Good, you're here for 8. Good, for 7. Good, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring that arm down, guys. So good. All right, before we take the other side, we're gonna do a little chest fly work, okay, with a little overhead reach, okay? So we're gonna come into a shallow squat. Feet underneath those hips, okay? Drawing the core nice and tight. We're gonna reach those sits bones back and find that little shallow squat. My torso is tilted forward just a bit because I'm reaching with those sits bones, okay? It's really shallow, we're not really deep, okay? Core is tight. Now, my weights are at my chest. If you don't have weights, you can do the same movements without weights, okay? Now, we're gonna open up those arms, or actually we're gonna lengthen first, so lengthen those arms out. We're gonna open the arms, close, turn the palms to face down, reach them overhead, down, swivel the palms, open, in, swivel, up, down, swivel, open, swivel the palms. Good. So your palms are facing in when you open into that fly. Your palms are facing down when you bring them overhead. Good. So little chest fly to overhead reach. Core is tight. I'm not letting my ribs open up. So when those arms come overhead, they stay in front of my forehead. Okay? They never come behind me. Good. Now for this fly position, I am trying to retract those shoulder blades. Both feet are nice and grounded here. Good, you're here for 8. Good, last 7. Core is tight, last 6. Blow that air out as you reach those arms up and out. Good, last 5. Good, that was 4, we're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. and bring it all the way in, guys. All right, let's do that tricep on the other side. So right foot steps forward this time. Left foot is back. I'll turn and face the side so you can see me. Right foot forward, left foot back. Right palm is just resting on the top of that thigh or at that hip. Okay, we're gonna find a shallow lunge. So bending that right knee so it's bending just in front of the ankle. Always, always watching for that knee alignment of first toe, second toe with that kneecap. We're gonna take the weight in that left hand now. We're gonna extend that arm long and we're gonna bring that arm up and back and we're gonna hold it there, okay? Core is tight. Let's bend and extend at the elbow. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Good. Holding that shallow lunge. Good. Core is tight. Reaching that elbow up and back. We're lengthening the bicep as we unfold. Lengthening the tricep as we bend at the elbow. Keeping that in the shoulder, left shoulder away from your ear. Holding those ribs closed. Good, you guys. Nice, nice, nice. You've got it. Stay right here. We're getting there. We're getting it done. Good, you're here for 8. Good, for 7. Yes, find that contraction up and back. Good, last 6. You've got 5. Good, we're here for 4. Last 3. Last 2. You know what's coming, right? On your next one, hold that arm up and back. Hold it there. Straight arm pulse. Straight arm pulse. Just lifting up and back a little bit deeper. Keep that shoulder away from your ear. I don't want you to start to shrug your shoulders. Okay, the arms should feel tired. Good. Stay here. You're here for 8. Good. For 7. Yes. For 6. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And bring it all the way in, guys. So good. All right. Shake out those legs a little bit. Roll out those shoulders. All right. We're going to come into some lunging. After the lunging, we'll have one more exercise, and then we're going to do some stretching, okay? So set those weights down. No weights for this one. We're going to start with some lateral lunges. So feet underneath those hips. That's where you want to be to start, okay? Nice core tight, okay? We're going to start with alternating lateral lunges. So I'm going to take my right arm. We'll start on the right side. Right arm behind the head. Sit back on that right side, okay? And then come back up. Switch arms. Left, reaching out to that lateral lunge, and up. We're going to add a reach. Reach the left fingers to the right toe, and come back up. Good. So now, I've got both hands behind my head because we added that reach, and now I'm stepping out to the side. Now, as I step out to that lateral lunge, I'm sitting back in my glute, okay? Mixed up my arms there. Good, I'm gonna step out to the side so you can see me. So as I step out, I'm reaching my sits bone back. That keeps my knee alignment of knee in front of ankle and big toe, second toe. Then I come back up. So just like a squat, right? Keep it going. That's how the torso tilts because you're reaching so far with that sits bone. Okay, so a little heart rate pickup here too, right? Getting that heart rate up just a little bit before we start slowing down again. Good. Core is tight. Good. You're here for 4. Good. Last 2. Good, you guys. On your next one, you're gonna hold it over to the right side. Take that left hand back behind the head. And now my right heel. Right heel peels up. Set it down. It's only 1 inch. 1 inch up. Set it down. Little lift. Little lower. Little lift. Little lower. All 5 toes connected to the floor, okay? Try not to roll that ankle. You're here for 6. Gotta go to the other side. We're here for 5. Good, for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Set that heel back down. Let's come back up. Okay, find that lunge on the other side. Lunging over to the left. Okay, hold it right there. Core is tight, torso's tilted. Got that beautiful knee alignment. My left heel is gonna work. Left heel, up 1 inch and down. Up, down, up, down. Good, little lift. Good, as you peel that heel, I want you to feel a shake on that left side. Okay, so connect big toe and pinky toe to the floor. Try not to roll through the ankle, okay? Here we go. We're almost there. Whoo, stay with me, belly button up and in. You're here for 6, for 5, yes, for 4, you've got this, for 3, last 2, and set that heel down, come all the way back up, guys. So good. Okay, we're gonna take some lunging forward and back, and then we're gonna hit one last exercise before we stretch. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my left leg this time. Left leg's gonna work, hands are on the hips. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lunge forward. I gotta find space for you. Lunge forward on the left. Come back, tap the floor, lunge back. I don't have enough room. I'm gonna face sideways, okay guys? Lunge forward. Good. Tap the toe back, lunge back. Good, tap. Lunge forward, left leg working. Come center, lunge back. Good. Good. Nice, you guys. So left leg is starting here. I'm finding that tap through center. Good. Lunging forward, tap. That's for balance. Come back, tap. Lunge forward, tap. Come back, tap. It took me a minute to find that in my own body. But I'm sure, you know, with the different movement here, you've got to find your pocket, find your alignment. Good. And don't be afraid to readjust yourself. I'm constantly readjusting myself through an exercise. Good, you're here for 4. Good, last 3. Good, last 2. Good, you guys. On your next one, we're gonna come up, we're gonna hold it here. Now we're gonna do a little pulse. So, you're gonna bend your right knee just a bit like we're squatting, okay? My left toes are still light. My right foot is grounded, but my knee is bent. My left toes, they're gonna go back 2 inches, back 2 more, back another 2, and in. Into more, into more. Good, out 2, out 2, out 2, into, in. Good. So little, basically they're lunge pulses, right? I'm stepping my left toes in and out about 2-inch increments. Okay, that right leg, it never fully straightens. Okay, so you should be getting tired on that right side. Good, stay with me. Good, you're here for 4. Good, you've got this. Good, last 3. Take it nice and slow. Good, last 2. Good, and last 1. Keep that pulse going, 2-inch increments. We're gonna go all the way out and all the way back in. And come all the way up, guys. Ooh, shake it out, so we got that right side. Okay, we're gonna do that lunging on the other side. Now right leg's gonna do the movement, okay? So, left foot grounded, hands on the hips. Right leg steps forward for the lunge. Come back, tap the toe, reach back. Okay, tap, reach forward. Tap, reach back. Hope you guys can see me. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Reach, good, tap, back, forward, bend both knees, tap, back, tap, bend forward, tap, back, tap. Good, last 4. Good, you guys, up in that heart rate. Last 3. Last 2. You've got this, guys. We're almost there. Good. Last 1. Good. Coming back up. Let's take that little pulse, okay? So, bending my left knee. Okay, my left knee is bent, and it's going to stay bent the whole time, okay? Never straightens. Right toes are light. Back 2, back 2, back 2, into. Good. Out 2, out, in. Good. Little pulse, basically. Good. 3 pulse lunge. Good. Finding that control through the left. Legs should feel shaky, legs should feel tired. Good. We're almost there. Good. You've got this, you guys. You've got it. Good. Coming down to the floor.
In 4. Good. Yes. Almost there. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Keep it up. Last 1. All the way out, all the way back in. And bring it all the way up, guys. So good. Shake out those legs. Come down onto the floor. We're going to work a little in prone, and then we're going to stretch fully, okay? So come down onto your stomach. This is a nice lengthening stretch as it is. So coming down onto your stomach. Arms are going to come long in front of you, okay? Prone position. Feet are out and extended behind me. We're going to find just some lifts here with straight arms and straight legs, okay? So I'm looking at the floor. Back line of the neck is long. My belly is on the floor, but I'm not dumping. I'm holding that belly button up and in. Okay, so my core is strong. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale. Lift arms and legs. Little back extension. Bring it down. On that inhale. Exhale. Lift. Find length by reaching your fingertips and reaching your toes far away from each other. And then down. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Good. 2 more. Up and down. Good. Last 1. Good. Now we're going to take one and we're going to hold. So on your next one, come up. Holding arms and legs off the floor. Now, my legs, just like we started class, flex the feet, point. Flex, point. My knees are off the ground. I'm pointing my toes and then I'm reaching my heels. Pointing the toes, reaching the heels. Good. Good. When I say reaching the heels, that's flexing the foot. Okay, I want you to find length through the back of the body. Good. Not dumping through the belly. Holding that core nice and tight. You're here for 6. For 5. Keep those shoulders down and around the ribs. Last 4. Good. Last 3. You've got this. Last 2. And on your last one, hold flexed feet. Hold it up for 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Set it down. Woo, just take a minute there. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, we're going to fold on back. Good. Finding a 4-point kneel. Okay, let's stretch it out now. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start with a simple cat-cow. Okay, so rounding and flexing the spine. We're going to exhale, nod the chin, round and arc the spine. And then inhale and looking up and wagging the tail behind you. Okay? Exhale, nod the chin, round. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Good. Exhale, arc like a Halloween cat. Good. Sending my shoulder blades down, arcing through center, and coming up. Good. Looking up at the wall in front of you, wagging your tailbone. Now, when you come to Halloween cat, make sure you're nodding your chin and looking at your inner thighs, because the rounding of the spine starts right at the base of the skull. And then coming unwound. Good. Last 2. Good. Last 1. And staying right there. Okay, staying in that 4-point kneel. We're going to start with the left arm. I'm going to weave my left arm through the opening of my right thigh and my right arm. I'm going to weave it under. And now I'm going to try to lay down on the floor. Okay, try to get that left shoulder down onto the floor if you can. Good. Stretching out through that left side. So you should feel a nice stretch all the way down and around that shoulder blade. Through that lat up into the shoulder. And holding it here. And breathing. Every exhale should take you deeper into your stretch, okay? You're here for 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Coming all the way back up. Same thing, taking the right arm now, weaving it between the opening of my left leg and my left arm, and then trying to bring that shoulder down onto the floor. Finding a stretch through that right side body. Good. You can reach your hips back and get a little deeper into the shoulder. That feels good.
My palm is facing up towards the ceiling. Good. Staying here. Good, you're here for 4. Last 3. And last 2. Good, and pulling it all the way up and back. Okay, we're gonna do some little bit more leg work now. So staying in that 4-point kneel, we're gonna reach that right leg out to the side. I'm gonna turn and face you guys so you can see me. Okay, so left knee is down. Right leg's gonna come out to the side, and now we're gonna sit back on that left side. So I'm reaching my left sits bone back towards my heel, and my right foot, the inner part of my right foot, okay, is parallel to my left thigh. I'm reaching back, so I'm getting a nice stretch through the inner thigh, and then also through the glute. Good, staying there for 4. Good, and you can come up out of it and get back into it. Good, last 3. Last 2. Good, coming all the way back up, switching legs. Right knee comes down under you. Left leg goes out to the side. And now we're gonna reach and sit back with those hips. Reaching that right sits bone directly towards my right heel and just stretching right there. Inner thigh lengthens. Good, really try to open that up, lengthen that leg out, press that inner thigh towards the floor. Good, you're here for 4. Last 3, we're gonna come down onto our back in 2. Good, and bring that all the way in. Okay, we're gonna come down onto our back. I'm gonna start with a single leg stretch. So coming all the way down, supine. Okay, both legs long in front of the body. We're gonna start by bringing that right leg in. So bring the right knee into the chest and give it a nice little hug. Okay, just holding it there, pulling it in towards the body. Lots of length on my left side. Toes are facing the ceiling. Good, from here we're gonna take that right leg up towards the ceiling, try to extend the leg fully. Okay, from here we're gonna roll out that ankle, rolling towards the right. Nice big range of motion. We started out with that footwork, so it kind of lubricated the ankle joint. Good, switching the roll, switching the direction. Try to straighten that leg a little bit more as you work here. Nice big stretch through the hamstring. Good, go ahead and flex that foot now and reach that heel for the ceiling. Really, really reach and stretch. Okay, now if you can pull that leg a little deeper into the body, go for it. Good, but I want you to really focus on keeping the leg parallel and not taking it out into external rotation, okay? Keep it parallel. Good, and you'll get that nice big stretch through your hamstring. Breathing here for 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. Reach that heel a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna bring that knee, now we're gonna bend the left knee. Bring that leg down, bend the left knee. Right ankle on top of the left thigh, okay? Now we're getting into a figure 4 stretch to get into the glutes. You're gonna weave your hands, right hand between your legs, left hand on the outside of the left thigh. You're gonna pull that left thigh in towards your chest, okay? Getting a nice stretch through that right glute. Now what I like to do to get a little deeper, you can use your right elbow to push that knee out a little bit, and you can also extend the left leg up. And as you bend the left knee back into the body, you're gonna get a much deeper stretch through that right side. That feels really good in my own body. Good, holding it there. Hold that deep, deep stretch. You're here for 6. Good, for 5. Last 4. Good, last 3. Last 2. Good, setting that foot back down. Lengthen both legs back out. Now, right leg still. Right leg is going to bend and we're going to fold it over to the left side of the body. And my right arm is going to reach out in the opposite direction. I'm looking at my right arm and my left knee is reaching for the floor on the left side body. Did I say left? I meant right knee. Your right knee is reaching towards the left side. Okay, you're twisting through the spine. Good, little spinal twist. Good, for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good, rounding back through center. Both legs are long again. Let's take that left knee in. Left knee comes into the chest. Really give it a nice little hug. Hug in towards the chest. Good. From here, we're going to lengthen that leg all the way up towards the ceiling, and let's roll out that ankle. Good. Picking a direction. I'm holding onto my shin. You hold wherever you're comfortable on that leg. Good. As you work here, I want you to focus on getting a little bit more extension through the back of the knee, a little bit more length. Good. Switching direction of your ankle roll, taking it the other way. Try to get nice mobility there, big range of motion. Good. Go ahead and hold it there. Now let's flex that foot. Flex, flex, flex. You want to reach the center of your heel up for the ceiling, okay? Reach. You're going to get a nice stretch through the back of the hamstring. It doesn't always feel good, right? But if it hurts a little bit or it burns a little bit, that's good. We want to get in there. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Try to extend the knee fully. Good. To pull that leg a little closer to the chest if you can. You're here for 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Let's bring that leg back down now. Now the right knee bends, left ankle on top of that right thigh. We're going to weave our hands and draw that right thigh into the chest. I'm going to use my left elbow to open up that left knee a little bit. And now I'm going to extend my right leg toward the ceiling. Now, I'm going to bend the right knee back in, and I get so much deeper into that left glute. Good, it just really intensifies that stretch. Good, holding it there for 6. Good, for 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Good, bringing that right foot back to the floor. Let's lengthen both legs all the way back out again. And now we're going to take that left knee and we're going to fold it over to the right side body. Left arm reaches out to the side. I'm looking at my left hand. Look at your left hand and reach the right thigh in opposition. The right, God, look at my directions. My left knee. Reach the left knee in opposition. Maybe it's Mother's Day. I'm all off with my directions today. Ugh. Good, really nice twist through the spine. Good, you're here for 6. Last 5. Good, let the exhale melt you more. Last 4. 3. 2. Good, rounding and rolling all the way back to center. Good, now just staying on your back. Before we go anywhere, we're just going to take some breaths here. My feet are flat on the floor, my knees are bent. Okay, I want you to bring your hands to your stomach. Okay, we're going to work on really contracting and blowing the air out of the abdominals. So we're going to inhale. Try to inflate the ribs out to the side of the room. You're going to inhale, nice big inhale. Now on your exhale, you're going to blow the air out, and I want you to imagine your fingers closing those ribs and drawing those abdominals up and in. Big contraction there. Inhale. Inflate. Exhale. Blow and draw everything into center. So I want you to imagine the ribs coming together, the belly button pulling up and in. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Narrow that waistline. Funnel the ribs down into the pelvis. Good. 2 more. Narrow, draw it in. Good, last one, big inhale. Not puffing the chest, but inflating the ribs. Exhale. Draw and pull it all the way in. Okay, lengthen those legs all the way out. We're going to roll up. Come onto our feet. Last roll up of class. Hanging down over those legs. Feet are flat on the floor. Okay, knees are soft. On your inhale breath, you're going to roll 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up to standing. Imagine the spine stacking like building blocks. And coming all the way up. All right, guys, awesome job today. That felt amazing in my body. I'm hoping it felt amazing in your body. To get some of that really deep stretching in at the end and control the breath and bring it all back down, finding connection to the body is so important. So I hope that felt good for you. Join me again for more of my Pilates workouts. You can subscribe on the YouTube page and check them all out. I also have a ton of HIIT workouts on there and some 5-minute body burners. You get the whole kit and caboodle. All right, so I'll see you soon.